5 sets of lights are on here in the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, and they have been released. And here we go then. Is it going to be a drag run down into turn 1? And Flippy then has done a good start actually. Oh my goodness me! And the top 3 cars have come together. And oh my goodness gracious me! And that is an appalling start. And goodness me, they haven't even got to turn 1. Kian's got a 10-second penalty. Here comes Flippy. No DRS of course then. And he's going to have so much more braking stability going into Brooklands. As Nameless is still in front of the ball there. Flippy cannot dilly-dally around here. And he might go for it. He's going for it over and under. And Flippy takes the lead on the final lap of the British Grand Prix. With just 1 lap to go. Less than half a lap to go. Nameless just fell a bit short. Then Flippy, with just half a lap, then is about to win his first Grand Prix of his class up then. Oh my word, then one more tour around Belgium then. Of course, the best race circuit in the world as they fly past you once again. One action-packed Grand Prix. Start off with absolutely appalling conditions. On board with Gordo. Look at Gordo. Gordo, the way he's got nowhere to go, hasn't that? Gordo hasn't that? He's got to be on the grass. He is on the grass, and we're going wheel to wheel. The top of the lane come there, and Flippy cuts across, and that's a crucial part of this race then. And then Flippy takes the lead. Gordo's second, Flippy down to first. 5. It's a pause. And we are going Italy, and it's going to be a run down into turn 1. The McLaren's already swapped position. Look at how gingerly they get off the line. And Jay Heats has sprinted away and taken the lead. He's cut across the poles and going down into turn 1. The drivers can't see anything there. And there's contact. There was a debris there. I can't see. It's too much there. The spray is appalling. There's a Mercedes round. It's Mr. Raging Bull, and that's one of the Aston Martins. It's Nameless. He's at the back of the field. Oh, it's a terrible start for the championship leader. And what is that? There was a driver off the circuit. Gordo's gone wide out. Curva Grande, it's 3 abreast there. As Jay Hinckley's camera in second position there. So we got the 2 Red Bulls also fighting as well. But that's a horror show. No DRS either. And look at this. Nameless and Mr. Raging Bull down to the back of the field. What a start for Jay Hinks. He has absolutely rocked it off the field. And Flippy has finally relinquished and come into the pit lane now. Goodness me, he has been the tire tickler today. Fantastic stuff indeed there. Camera in a good place here. Here staying out then will make things worse for the top guys. As absolutely, and that is what is happening to Flippy. Look where Flippy's going to come out now. So Flippy though will have a very nice set of fresh hard tires, but I feel that he might have stayed out too long potentially. Flippy diving up the inside, passes Gordo, and up in full position. Now Flippy is just picking them off one at a time. Where's Delando? Soft tyres for Gamer. Oh, that's interesting. As Duke is also got past Gordo. Oh, contact! And Flippy's been involved as well. There's contact between Tori and Camaro. He should just be able to breeze past here. He hasn't got DRS yet. Now he's got DRS, and he's already alongside, and he's going to get that position. And here comes Flippy. And my goodness me, it is going to be 5 of the best for Flippy. He's won 5 Grand Prix in a row now, and Flippy extends his leads in the championship. And my goodness gracious me, Flippy has now got over a Grand Prix win under his belt. Then Flippy wins the Mexican City Grand Prix. Into the pits and comes Flippy. Then of course Flippy has been undefeated in this championship for the last 5 races. Looking for those lime green kick salver. I don't think it's lime green, is it? But in the pits now, Nameless got 3-second penalty. And out of the pits now comes Flippy. Gamer lead, second position Delando. I can't remember the last time Gamer won a race in Silver. I'm thinking season 5 to be honest, but Gamer has not been a full-time driver in Silver for a long time then, and Kiki is taking the lead then. Look, so Flippy, even look at that, that's incredible. And a lot of drivers are going to be sinking, hearts are going to be sinking about that. On the outside there goes Tori, and up into, oh, there's wheel-to-wheel action there. Flippy down into 6th position now, unfortunately. The Duke also keeping tabs on as well. So the drivers' hearts are going to be sinking slightly here, because that is an extra 2 laps that Flippy has done on the medium tyres, and he has not lost any time whatsoever. That's incredible stuff indeed there. Now as we come into the final couple of turns, and here he is, and Flippy, what an incredible season this man has had then. He is about to be crowned world champion for Silver in this 12th race, and this will be a 6th Grand Prix win of the season. He's been on the podium 8 times. Flippy is the world champion of ALR Silver Season 9. Flippy wins the Qatar Grand Prix. And what an incredible performance. In just 12 races, Flippy has won the championship. That is it. 5 lights are on, 5 lights are up, and it's going the twilight of Abu Dhabi. And Tori has got away superbly well and takes the lead into turn 1. That's a better camera angle. May run off there, didn't have a great start at all. They all got through. They have all got through just about. And yes, they have indeed. There's a car run wide there. It's one of the Mercedes of Mr. Raging Bull. Riley's dropped right down to the back of the field because he's not in the session. That's painful for the Alpine team. Now into the big stop of turn 4 and now onto the back straight. No DRS yet. DRS will be available at the end of the net. That's a Haas! That's a Haas in the wall. Who is it? It's Kardal. And Kardal is in the wall. Tori is now under the cosh here because they ran off having a look there, but no does. That Ferrari is steamed in there. It's Gordo. Gordo is completely missed his breaking point there and he's come out alongside Nigel. Nigel to take evasive action. Now Bollard's gone flying into the stratosphere. Jay Hinks out alongside Farf. Farf has got a 5 position. An incredible start from Farf. My goodness gracious me. So is in a fire under Farf's rear posterior and he's up into 6th for this. He is Flippy and KD. The first time we're seeing these two drivers go wheel to wheel in ALR. Goodness me, this could be a sign of things to come in the future. And look at 3 abreast and Vessier, KD and knocked about there. Goodness gracious me. Delano on the outside. No, not Delano. Great save from TK. Oh, goodness me. As, of course, I used to call KD TK when they was back racing. What's happened? What's happened there? It's Gordo has dropped down into 11th position, but they've got sadly for Camaro is off the circuit. What has happened? Where has he gone? He's right off the circuit. That's a safety car. And my goodness me, I don't know why, but Abu Dhabi always seems to have late safety cars in the races, don't they? This is going to get very hairy in the final stages of the season. Only one retirement in this race is the camera, but it's a major retirement in terms of the pace and also in terms of how the outcome of the final race is going to be. We're green, and there's racing to be seen. I stole it all. Oh no! And there's she's at the back. I think the Tory's gone into the back of the RB, and ran off is out of the Grand Prix. Flippy on the inside. Can Flippy win this Grand Prix for 20th on the grid? And Tori's all over the gearbox, but of course, so we got to watch out for the penalty situation as well. There is the penalty situation. Nigel, the goodness me, swoop in there, and now Tori has taken the lead. Flippy then is the driver in the ascendancy though, because of course he has no penalties mode. Where they Tori leads. Flippy's up in the 2nd position. Nigel down to 3rd. Delano in 4th position. Flippy is going to win his 7th race in a row. He has been undefeated since the British Grand Prix. Flippy wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Wow, what an incredible end there. And Tori got 2nd in the end with Delano in 3rd position. Duke in 4th. What an incredible end to that race that was there. And Flippy has won 7 races in a row, has won 7. His first 7 races he's won in a row. That is never happened before in ALR. And Flippy, from last on the grid, wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. What an end that was there.